Released for the NES in 1989, Shadowgate stands as one of the most iconic and challenging point-and-click adventure games of its era. With its atmospheric design, cryptic puzzles, and ominous tone, the game introduced players to a dark fantasy world where survival depended on wits, exploration, and attention to detail. Developed by ICOM Simulations and published by Kemco, the game brought a fresh, cerebral gaming experience to consoles, captivating players who were eager for more than just action or platforming. Shadowgate originated as a point-and-click adventure game for the Apple Macintosh in 1987, created by ICOM Simulations. It was part of a trilogy of MacVenture games alongside Deja Vu and Uninvited. These games pioneered a minimalist, icon-driven interface that made complex puzzles accessible and engaging. After its success on the Macintosh, Kemco secured the rights to bring Shadowgate to the NES. Adapting a point-and-click game for a console was a challenge, but the developers cleverly mapped the cursor-based controls to the NES controller, creating a smooth and functional experience. For the NES version, the visuals were significantly enhanced to take advantage of the console's capabilities. The game's eerie environments, intricate details, and atmospheric music, composed by Hiroyuki Masuno, gave it an unforgettable ambiance. Set in a dark, foreboding castle, Shadowgate tells the tale of a lone hero tasked with stopping the evil Warlock Lord from summoning the Behemoth, a powerful creature capable of destroying the world. As the last of the line of kings, you must traverse the labyrinthine halls of Castle Shadowgate, uncover its secrets, and wield the ancient Staff of Ages to prevent the apocalyptic ritual. The narrative unfolds subtly through descriptions of your surroundings, cryptic messages, and the items you find. The lack of overt exposition allows players to piece together the story themselves, deepening the sense of immersion. The game employs a cursor-based interface that lets players interact with objects, open doors, use items, and solve puzzles. It offers a variety of commands, like look, open, use, and take, that are essential for navigating the castle and uncovering its secrets. The heart lies in its puzzles, which range from logical to deviously cryptic. Players must carefully examine their surroundings, experiment with items, and think creatively to progress. Missing a clue or misunderstanding a puzzle can lead to dead ends or death. Unlike many NES games, Shadowgate is unrelentingly dark. Death lurks around every corner, and the game doesn't shy away from punishing mistakes. Whether falling into a pit, triggering a trap, or succumbing to a monster, players are greeted with a memorable death screen that reinforces the castle's danger. Adding to the tension, your hero's torch slowly burns out as you explore. If it extinguishes, the screen goes dark, and you die. Managing your torch supply is crucial, forcing players to balance exploration with efficiency. The game's atmospheric design is one of its strongest aspects. The eerie visuals, haunting soundtrack, and sparse text descriptions combine to create an oppressive, otherworldly mood that keeps players on edge. It is infamous for its many creative ways to kill the player. Whether it's being devoured by a monster, burned alive, or falling victim to your own impatience, the game pulls no punches in reminding you of the castle's perils. Shadowgate has inspired several sequels and remakes over the years, including a fully reimagined version for modern platforms in 2014. These iterations retained the original's puzzle-driven gameplay while updating visuals and mechanics for contemporary audiences. The NES version's music, composed by Hiroyuki Masuno, is often celebrated for its ability to evoke tension and dread. The torch theme in particular is iconic among fans and adds to the sense of urgency. The game's design and storytelling draw heavily from the creator's love of tabletop RPGs like Dungeons & Dragons. The puzzles, traps, and sense of exploration reflect the spirit of a classic dungeon crawl. When the game was released, point-and-click games were largely confined to PCs. Its success on the NES demonstrated that adventure games could thrive on consoles, paving the way for future titles in the genre. Shadowgate for the NES is a masterpiece of atmospheric game design and challenging puzzle gameplay. Its unforgiving difficulty, dark tone, and innovative mechanics have cemented its place in gaming history. For fans of adventure games, it's a must-play title that exemplifies the creativity and ambition of the NES era. Did you manage to escape the clutches of Castle Shadowgate, or did its puzzles leave you bewildered? Share your stories in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gaming retrospectives.